What up, though, my raw and real ones out there? I'm going to drop some knowledge on y'all today about the Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence fight that's coming up. And I've been hearing people keep talking about Terrence Crawford and this switch hitting and how Errol only fights in one gear. Now, I'm going to educate y'all for a minute. Now, we all know, well, some of us know, that majority of the fighters, they are orthodox. That means left hand in front, right hand in back. Now, southpaws is the opposite stance. Now, by being more orthodox fighters, I would say is about 70% orthodox and like 30% southpaw. I'm just saying, I don't know if the numbers are accurate, but I'm just saying that could be the ratio. And so you don't see too many southpaws. So when you do, it could give you trouble. Now, when you're a switch hitter like Terrence Crawford, and you already don't see too many southpaws, and Terrence, has done very well, in being able to switch because it gets him out of trouble. And he's mastered it. He collected data, know what he can throw and what he can hit you with from both sides and both angles. So, and that's a lot because fighters give him time to think in the ring, which he won't have in this fight. But I'm going to get to that later. But what I'm trying to say is the southpaw stance is mostly effective on orthodox fighters. So using the switch hitting with fighting Spence, in my personal opinion, would be a very bad idea. And I'll tell you why. Terrence Crawford is not. He's offensively good in both stances, but he's not defensively responsible in both stances. So, and when we all know Crawford's mentality. We all know Crawford mentality. You rock him, he's going to try to rock your ass back. We all know this. You know what I'm saying? And Earl's the same way. But switching against an orthodox fighter is where Terrence have his most success. You doing that with a southpaw fighter and you switch to southpaw, in my personal opinion, it will favor Errol. Because that's his original stance. So basically it turns into a mirror match. It's like two orthodox fighters fighting. So the advantages people think Crawford going to have is not going to really be an advantage at all. He's going to switch. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen, in my opinion, what I think. I think he's going to keep switching till he get caught with something big. And then that shit going to turn into Hagler Hearns too. And we all know Crawford's chin. We all know Earl's chin. He got clocked 2 times without his mouthpiece and came back and still beat their ass. Crawford got dropped and rocked, everything. At lower weight classes.
Income.
So when you talk about this switch hitting, doing it with Earl has no effect. Because if he fight orthodox with Earl, guess what? Remember the ratio I told you about earlier? Earl done seen more orthodox fighters than he's seen southpaws. You see what I'm saying? So if Terrence switches to southpaw on Earl, a stance he's not really familiar with. But this is Earl's natural stance. Earl still has the advantage there, in my opinion. Some may differ, but I'm just giving you something to think about. So when y'all talk all this switch hitting shit and Earl got one gear, that's all he need to pop him. Because once he rocking, Terrence gonna want that get back, and that's when Earl all for it then. Because Terrence is not gonna try to box. He ain't trying to do none of that shit. He trying to come at you like you coming at him. So the skill set, he'll get in his emotions and he can get drawn out of that shit. And that's the strategic part of boxing that plays right in the Earl hands. And Earl slowly but surely started breaking them down. And again, we all know his chin. Because he gonna get caught, because them body shots gonna make him bring them hands down. Then that's when Earl gonna go back up top. Or he might lift him up with them uppercuts he be throwing. That's what made Ugas moonwalk. So, I'm just saying, y'all gotta, it's gonna be a good fight. Very good fight. But this is just a jewel that I'm dropping on you guys. So, once you polish it off, tell me how you like how it shine in the comment section. Raw and real, baby. We out.